And good morning, everyone. Wow, Monday morning, here we are again.
Yes.
The weeks fly by. We're almost at Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
Thanksgiving is next week, actually,
Yes.
and we're going to be on the road for Thanksgiving. We're actually leaving Monday, and we're heading to Tennessee,
And bringing our kettlebells with us.
and we're bringing our kettlebells with us, so we're not going to miss a workout.
We're actually going to do extra work.
But anyway,
A rest stop work.
yeah. So we get this from idea from our friend Mendy, Mendy Adler Porter. I think that's her name. Anyway, I went to school with her, and she went on a trip, and every rest stop that they did like workouts. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna need to stop quite often because my car, even though it's a wonderful sporty car, it's not really that comfortable driving.
Yeah.
Long trek, so we're going to have to stop and rest our hips and stretch and do some workouts. But anyway, so happy to have you here this Monday morning. So grateful and thankful. And that's what I want to talk to you about this morning. My theme this morning on my post, if you saw it, was being thankful. It was on my mind as I woke up because Thanksgiving is right around the corner. And, you know, many times we're so wrapped up in our day or in things that are going on, whether it's work or other things that are happening, that we forget to really be thankful. And it's not just about thinking about what you're going to be thankful for, it's really feeling the gratitude in your heart. And there's a certain feeling that you get when you're actually really grateful and thankful. And we need to teach our kids this as well. I know as they head into teenagedom, and you have kids that are just these days. A lot of children are just they're expecting what they have because that's what they've always had, and they don't understand that a lot of the things that many kids have are a lot of other children or people don't have. A home, food, just being able to wake up in the morning. Not everybody woke up this morning. So just grateful to be here during this period of time. A lot of upheaval, a lot of things going on, but we can also be thankful for that we're actually in a really good time in our lives to be alive compared to a lot of other times in the way distant past.
Believe it or not, most peaceful time in world history.
Yeah, and when you think about it that way and you look at some of the history, like the Roman days or that type of history with that really big, huge upheaval going on, we are living in a really good, peaceful time.
First presidency with no new wars since Eisenhower.
Yeah, and so we are thankful for that. And like I said, it's not just about saying we're thankful. It's about really feeling grateful in our hearts for what we have in our lives. And I listed a few things on mine. Roof over my head, just being able to wake up in the morning, work. David and I both worked together all weekend. We installed tile as a separate work, and we were grateful to have a job that we made some good money this weekend. So we work. So we're grateful for opportunities like that, for work. We don't get up and say, oh, I got to go to work. We get up and say, wow, thank God I have a job and I am able to make money, earn money to support ourselves. And so those types of things. And so something to think about this week as we head next week into Thanksgiving, and really what it means to you and your family, and being able to also help other people and lift other people up. And that's what it's all about. People helping people lifting each other up. So today we're going to help you with a workout.
Absolutely.
Want to do some kettlebell?
Yes.
David is an RKC certified kettlebell trainer. For all of you who don't know what that is, it's Russian kettlebell certified. And so he knows what he's talking about when it comes to the human body, how it works, how kettlebell helps us do our daily things. And he's also an excellent cook. Has nothing to do with kettlebell except for you should eat well.
I wanted to add something about what you were talking about earlier with regards feeling, the difference between thinking about gratitude and feeling gratitude, and any emotion for that matter. Most people don't understand the difference. They confuse their thoughts with their feelings. And this is a big mistake. Figuring out how to connect with your feelings and identify them is super important. And this kind of work, working out, meditation, any kind of physical activity where you bring your awareness into your body, will give you clues to your feelings.
And feelings are energy.
The sensitivity that you need within your body to feel the changes, which are your feelings. That's the important part.
And it is energy. The feeling that I feel when I am in gratitude is a source of energy that is put out into the universe. And with that, and what you put out into the universe is what is attracted to you. So when I put that kind of energy out into the universe, that's what's attracted to me. And that's what I get back. If you're putting out a different kind of energy, like hate, prejudice, fear, jealousy, all of those energies, then that's what you're going to get back. And we've talked about that before. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to do a fantastic kettlebell workout and get our energy up and get those good feelings going. It's Monday. I love Mondays. It's a whole new start to the week. It's great. That was my jogging dance.
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank all of you for your support and for being here today with us to start this day off.
All right. Let's get moving.
And we are in the pots. Love these. I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit here really quick. And for those of you today, I am wearing my new Savvy top. So if you're interested, let me know. I am yeah, in the top. I'm a Savvy brand partner. So I am partnered with the company, which is fantastic. This top, I have to say, you can wear as like a bra as well. So I actually wore my black one all weekend. It's so comfortable and very, keeps the girls in there. And you can work out in it. It has a nice crisscross in the back. Nice. I think I got this in 3 colors: white, black, and this mauve that I have on today. It does have removable pads. You can take those out if you don't want them in there, but I have them in this morning. And we're just warming up. This is just a nice light warm up this morning, just getting our bodies moving. If you're sitting on the couch, you need to get up. Everybody up. I love this one because this is our gratitude heart openers. It's also tapping the body as we come around with our hands. We can be thankful for everything that we have in our lives today, including being able to work out this morning. Head rolls to the right. Just a nice gentle stretch on the neck area. Getting everything warmed up and getting us ready for our beautiful day ahead. Don't forget to breathe. If you're waking up in the morning and you're feeling extra anxious, a lot of times the first thought in our head is not the grateful thought. Some things you can do is think about what you're grateful for. But the other thing is you can do a little bit of breath work, which is easy. As you inhale, 4 counts, and you exhale a long count, like 6 or 8, it'll help get that anxiety out of your body. So go ahead and try it. Just inhale 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do that a few times, and that will help get that anxiety, the anxious feeling out of your body. It'll calm your mind, and then you can get up, move your body around. These are the move it. This is the move it or lose it move. And what we were talking about, what we've talked about before is your hips, your knees, shoulders, all need to be moved every single day. And even before you start, like if you have a physical job, I would do all of these moves every day before I start my job. And especially if you're home and you're a computer person and you're sitting a lot, you need to do this throughout the day. But this will keep all of the joints moving, the fluid going, so that if you fall or if you move a certain way, you don't get injured. We're just gently stretching the wrists out here a little bit. Nice gentle pull on the arms, so just arm out straight, and we'll just gently just kind of just a nice stretch here. And let's do the shoulders. Hang on to the shoulders, and we're going to go back a few times, and this will get the synovial fluid going, get us ready to swing our kettlebells. So how many of you have your kettlebells? Have you gotten kettlebells, or are you waiting for Santa to bring them? Christmas is funny. I don't wait for Santa to bring anything. Christmas is actually, Christmas time and this time of year is actually a great time to shop for yourself because everything's on sale.
Black Friday.
So if Santa, I don't know if he can carry all this. So if he can't, then you can just get them yourself, right? Let me just see who we have here on my Facebook joining us this morning. We have Jackie. Good morning, Jackie.
Ray.
Laura. Oh, Laura, thank you. She's going to give me a nice big hug. I can't wait to see you. Evidently, we're not going to be seeing each other at hockey. Our grandson plays hockey. He's a senior in high school this year, and because of COVID, hockey. Noel and all of you who are joining me this morning. Yeah, I missing the hockey. God,
Who's it?
It's Levi's grandfather, you know, Tom, his dad's girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah. I've known her for quite a few years. And do I need my bigger one?
Sure.
All right. So we have, I'm using my bigger kettlebell here, and David's going to take over. I guess I'll be quiet now.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm talking this morning.
Hold at the hips.
Hold at the hips.
Grab the kettlebell, seat the shoulders, drive into the heels, and bring it up.
Oh, yeah.
Hips forward, hips back.
Now, for all of you that are watching that are my age, I'm 58. So if you're my age or a couple years older, you can do kettlebell workouts, and this will keep you in shape. It'll keep you moving your body so that when we go to do things outside, snowmobiling or hunting or whatever the case may be, hiking, that we're able to do it without getting injured.
Bring it around behind you. Hold on to the kettlebell. Let your hips come forward. Let the kettlebell hang low.
I'm just going to show them.
Pushing your hips forward. Don't bend your back, but stretch the hips.
Nice stretch on the front of the legs here.
Bring your feet a little closer. Hold the kettlebell to the side. Bring this hand up to your shoulder. You're going to swing the hips. Hoist the kettlebell up. Thumb through the handle to hold it at the shoulder. And again. 2.
Now, when I'm doing this, I have to really fire up my core. And for those of you who are trying to get your core in shape, kettlebell is an excellent, excellent core workout.
Change hands.
Because as I hoist this up and use my hips, I have to tighten my core. It's not just my arms that I'm using. It's really fired by my hips, my glutes. I have good grounding, so I'm digging in the floor with my toes. And if you notice,
2 hands now, holding it goblet style. We're going to do the hot potato. where you hand it back and forth. Hold still.
So you have to tighten your core for this for sure. Shoulders are seated, and to keep your bodies from moving side to side, your entire, both your horizontal muscles in your abs, and your vertical muscles in your abs. How many of these are you doing?
3 more. 20. Set it down.
So this will not only develop muscle tone, but it also helps with the connective tissue in your body.
All right, we're going to go to the long cycle, which means we're going to swing the kettlebell to the rack position, sit back in our hips again, snap them forward to press the kettlebell overhead, and return. Here we go. Reach down, thumb back, grab the bell. Use your hips, swing the kettlebell to the rack. You might want the small one this time, it's up to you. Sit back into your hips, press overhead. 1, return, swing, rack. 2, full lockout position. 18. Hold it. Set it down.
That was pretty good with this heavier one.
Nice. We're going to do one more set of 5. I'm going to go a little bit heavier.
Okay. Now, I'm using my 27 pound, 27 pound kettlebell.
So, in what you need to do, we're going to, especially on this, I'm going to go a little bit heavier on the weight. You're already at a heavy weight,
Yep.
So keep that. We're going to do 5 more. The breathing, the heavier you get with the kettlebell, the more important keeping your core fired becomes. And a lot of folks find this difficult because they feel like it restricts their breathing. And in a way it does. In kettlebell, it's just like in martial arts. The term that's used is breathing behind the shield. So I want you to take your hands and hit yourself in the stomach, tighten it up so that it bounces off. Keep that. Breathe into your low back. Keep that fired. We're going to do another set. Keep it fired. As if somebody's going to punch you. Grab the bell, swing to the rack. Press. Keep it fired. Change hands. Pull it in. Set it down.
Woo, that was good.
Very nice.
I like that. Let me see who else we have here this morning. Don't have to have all of you here. Chavaria! Oh my gosh. And we have Dewey. Chabaria
She's got a kettlebell.
lives in the UK. With some of our UK, she is an amazing
Teacher.
business teacher, amazing person, the happiest person other than Shug. Her and Shug make a good pair because they're the happiest people I know in the entire world. And our fans, she's so smart and loving and generous and
PhD in astrophysics.
just can't even describe how much I love her.
Okay. So next exercise we're going to do our lunges, but we're going to do our lunges with the kettlebell overhead lunges. So
I think I'm going to go with the smaller one.
I don't blame you.
Just because overhead is doing a lunge or overhead is not
This
easy.
requires a lot of shoulder flexibility. So take your kettlebell, start with it pressed overhead. Make sure you have room in front of you to step forward for your lunge. So thumb back, reach down, drive into the heel, swing the kettlebell to the right, press it overhead. Now, stepping forward with the opposite leg, kettlebell press and back. 1.
So the
2.
key to this is keeping your arm right up by your ear.
3.
Your arm locked out, so you're really engaging the back of your arm, triceps.
5. Let's go to 10.
And you've got your core fired. Your knee needs to be over your ankle. So if your knee is jutting out over your toes, you need to adjust the length of your
Pull it in. Change hands.
That's hard.
Overhead. Step with the opposite leg.
Now you might also find that you have one side that is easier than the other. This happens to be my good side. David's not so good side because he's left-handed. So it takes a little bit of concentration. And this type of work helps you stay present. And that's the key to really enjoying your life, is staying present in your day.
Put in. Sit down. Nothing will keep you more present than a cannonball suspended over your head.
And that's the truth.
Whew. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
All right. I think we should do some swings.
Yeah, we really haven't swung out in a long time.
Swung out. Oh.
Or done a lot of swings. So kettlebell swings are excellent for the core.
We have, before we swing out, let's do some calves.
Okay.
All right, because we have a little bit of time.
Okay. So I'm going to use the bigger one then for the calves.
Absolutely. You can use them. Hey, you know, there's another thing that we do sometimes, which we call mixed doubles.
You can do 2 different sizes?
Oh, yeah.
Why would you do that? I get to ask the questions that you really want to ask.
It's just like when we use a kettlebell on one side, it wants to pull us over. We have to keep our core fired to recenter ourselves. So it's trying that asymmetry we have to compensate for. We do the same thing on the other side. When you have a pair of kettlebells of different sizes, you're doing exactly the same thing. You just switch the hands that you have them in when you do the other side. So it's just a way to increase the resistance without having to use one large kettlebell. For instance, that is 12 plus 8 is 22. That's the same as this one. Just pick that up and
these
off the
two
ground.
here.
Those together are the same as this crazy kettlebell.
So how would I
44
hold them
pounds.
in my hands?
1 inch.
Up here like this?
Or on the bottom, doesn't matter.
Okay.
There's a variety of ways.
All right.
So you don't have to do it. I'm just
No, I
saying.
think I want to do it.
Okay.
I like the challenge.
All right, let's do that then.
Because my calves really can take a lot of weight.
So let's do it. Let's have mixed doubles. One
But I'm going to keep mine down.
on each side.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll put
Both
them up.
feet facing forward.
Okay.
And lift. One.
Now you notice that we're working out with no shoes. And it's just like yoga. You don't want to wear shoes when you're doing kettlebell because you want to be able to grip your feet, your toes into the ground. You want to be grounded. Doing grounded work also helps you stay grounded in your life, in your day. And what I mean by that is if you feel all squirrely during the day, you got anxiety going on, staying grounded is important. It helps you stay focused. It helps you stay present.
Pick them back up. Now, point your feet out 45 degrees. And
like a duck. You want to really have your core engaged in this and really squeeze up on those calf muscles. Go as high as you can. Work those muscles. This is your time to be strong, to be powerful. Woo. And then you can be strong and powerful in your day. I'm actually going to use that big one for my students. So for those of you who are just starting out with kettlebell or have never seen us work, there's a certain way that you do your swings. There's a proper way. What is the saying that your trainer always said about doing things perfectly?
Practice does not make perfect. You can practice something 10,000 times, and if you're not practicing it correctly, it isn't going to be right. The only way you can make it so that it's perfect is if you practice perfectly. Start slow, take your time, get proper instruction. In this case, go to my YouTube channel, Sensei David Hills. It hasn't been shut down yet. And look at the kettlebell. There's a set of basic exercises. There's actually one video that's 6 things you need to know before you pick up a kettlebell to swing. That's the one.
It's important to have the correct form in whatever you're doing, whether it's something that you're doing in business, something that you're doing physically. So we're going to do a correct form.
We are correct form swings.
How many do you want to do?
I want to do 75.
Okay. 75.
75 swings. 80? 80 swings it is. Okay, here we go.
And we're using the power of our hips. This is not just swinging the arms up. We're literally using our core,
10.
our hips, our glutes. This is where we get the strength from. The fire in your belly. Have you ever heard of that? It's a real thing.
20.
Shoulders are seated. Back is straight. You just pop your hips up.
30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 10 more.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's great for the cardio. Yeah. Give me a second to get my breath back here. Wow. Each week that I do this, I can really feel my glutes working, my core engaged, got some muscles in my arms. And so what that allows me to do as I get older, and in just a couple of years I'll be 60, what that allows me to do is to do things that I want to do, like hiking, doing things with my grandkids, doing things with David, having the energy to live the life that I want to live. It's your choice. Don't let life just happen to you. It's your choice. You can choose to do the things that you really want to do, even in times of chaos like we're having now in the world. Even in times of a pandemic or a political upheaval, it doesn't matter. It's your choice. You can find things to be thankful for. You can move your life forward. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing together. We are a power couple. We work together in this. We are doing all kinds of things to push our lives forward and do the things that we want to do.
Kettlebell training.
It starts with a good foundation. The foundation is get up early, move your body, meditate, be grateful, help others, work hard, get your rest, have some fun. Don't forget to play. Don't forget to breathe. Drink some good alkaline water. Eat good food.
I thought you were going to say drink some alcohol.
You have to have a good foundation. You cannot build a house on a lousy foundation. So if you're not getting up early and you're not moving your body and you're not eating the way you should be eating, you're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do the way you want to do them.
I think we should make a video called "Why You Should Be an Alkist."
About alkaline water. Just want to shout out. I just want to let you know that I also teach a yoga, trauma sensitive yoga. So I have a yoga program. It's a 16-week program. It's unique because I cover a different subject every week with yoga. It's 2 live sessions a week, but you also get a workbook that you can work through things like grief, anxiety, all of those things that yoga helps to get out of your body. It's called Guild Renewal Yoga. My business partner is Dr. Jane Mims and Guild Renewal Yoga. We've had really great success with it. The clients that I have that are going through it right now report to me that they feel so much better. They're able to get rid of all of those feelings that they have stuck inside of their bodies out. Also stretching, and yoga is so good for you. And this is a nice, easy yoga. This isn't something that you're going to be bending and twisting and doing cartwheels and all this other stuff. This is a nice, easy, trauma-sensitive yoga that I teach. So for those of you who are interested, just send me a private message or you can comment below. I see all the comments here. And thank you so much for joining us this morning for our workout. We love you. We love your support. Sending you all love, joy, peace, happiness, and of course, lots of abundance, and some special healing energies to any of you or all of you who may be suffering today for one reason or another, hoping that you find some peace in your day today, in your lives. We love you. We'll see you here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., bright and early. Thank you so much for joining us.